Well, let's get this beautiful game going again. Let's see what's going on. Larger shields can negatively impact a character's accuracy. Ooh, man, look at that image. That is sweet. Please, guys, tell me how sound and camera is. This camera seems to pick up in lower light really well automatically. I don't have any of the lights on right now, but I don't think it's dark enough that it's gonna affect anything. And I'm gonna ask a quick question here of the controls. Is there a quick command for select all? Backspace. Great, that's exactly what I was looking for. Yeah, something going on all the time. That's why I watch streamers instead of playing many things. Yeah, that's
sure.
Cool. I have an echo going on. Rena, you're hearing that echo as well? I know what I could check. My webcam's mic is turned off, so it's not that. Okay, I'm not sure what that might be at this point. Rena, let me know if you also hear an echo, okay? I've got my own stream muted, so it's not that. Sometimes I forget to turn off my own stream. Yeah, it's buffering. I do actually stream in some pretty high quality that I don't necessarily need to. It might be more difficult for phones. I've never thought about that before. Let's see. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus, an ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it in what might have been contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. Figure closest stands out. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden behind the metallic mask. His robes are embroidered with a runic language. Unfamiliar. He wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place, another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end of the great pillar of adra, At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below, its shimmering texture giving the illusion of boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you had just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours, and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. Pressing questions, troubling questions. Questions that must be answered, or... At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. What is going on? Sorry. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tic. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. Heodan and Kaliska lie bloody on the uneven cobbles, their bodies twisted unnaturally in death. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Critical fatigue, minus 30 accuracy, minus 50% maximum endurance. Oh, yeah, I'm in bad shape here. Oh, but I haven't leveled. That's right. Oh, and he says, your character, here's the tutorial. Click on the icon on their portrait to level them up. Unused points from stats carry from level to level, and I have 6 points to use for skills. And it only cost me 1 point to advance each skill. So we've got Stealth. Use automatically when you're in scouting mode. Stealth is 0 plus 1 Cipher plus 1 Drifter. And Cipher is my class. Drifter is one of my backgrounds. Athletics is absolute 0. What is it for? Adventuring is tiring work. In addition to the hazards of mortal combat, adventurers have walls to climb, rivers to cross, pits to leap over, and you gotta get to Grandma's house. Once per encounter, characters with athletics can use the second wind ability to recover lost endurance. Oh! This whole time I thought it was to get you back up if you got knocked down. A higher athletic score increases the effect of the second wind. In conversations and scripted interactions, athletics is used for physical feats like climbing, swimming, and jumping. Well, that sounds like a really important thing to level up then a bit, at least for a bit. Lore is your accumulated knowledge and trivia, often of occult and esoteric topics. Outside of conversations, lore is used to activate scrolls. So the higher the lore, the higher level scroll you can use, which I have 1 point in it as a cipher. Mechanics, so that's traps and stuff. Opening locks, disabling things. Blah, blah, blah. So I've got 1 point from Cypher and 1 point from Drifter in mechanics. So survival allows characters to choose from a variety of long-term bonuses when they camp. First 6 ranks grant the following bonuses: damage reduction, received healing multiplier, bonus movement, accuracy bonuses versus a creature type, increased consumable duration, and bonus damage versus flanked enemies. And after the 6th rank, the previously earned bonuses become more powerful in the same order that they were received. Interesting. Survival can be used in conversations and scripted interactions that involve wilderness challenges and specialized information about nature. Well, I would like a couple points in survival, because I feel like I've been wandering around the wilds, and a couple points in athletics, because I feel like we've been wandering around the wild. Oh, wait. Okay, and then it took 2 points each time. Okay, it took 1 point to get the first, 2 points to get the second, etc., etc. Okay. Wouldn't mind a little bit of stealth and a little bit of mechanics and a little bit of lore. I'm going to go for lore. And then I want athletics to go up. Gosh, do I want athletics or survival to go up? I want athletics to go up a second time. And I'll save that 1 point. Cypher class unlocks. So I picked up a new class ability. So Eye Strike was in there originally, which is blinding, and Soul Shock was in there originally. Tenuous Grasp I don't think was. Yeah, it was. Frightening and confusing them. And Whisper of Treason. Oh, this is the charm. Yeah, so I'm going to go for Eye Strike. Talents. Talents can be used to customize your character beyond your ability choices. Some talents modify existing abilities. Others add new abilities of their own. A subset of talents are class specific, but most can be taken by characters of any class. So, my class one affects my whip. I haven't seen this whip yet. My sword has a glow to it, which I think that's what it's supposed to be. Psychic Backlash, stunning an enemy whenever the target's Cypher's will is the defense. I like that. That's interesting. Draining Whip, which increases my focus gain and does increased damage and greater focus. Oh, increases my maximum focus. Offensive talents. Oh, wow. Look at all these things. Focus Knight Adventure. Weapon Focus Knight. Battle Axe, Sword, Moaning Star, Crossbow. Noble gains Dagger, Rapier, Mace, Scepter, Rod. Oh, gosh, I love this. Hatchet, Spear, Quarterstaff, Hunting Bow, and Unarmed with Peasant. Ruffian gets Pistol, Club, Stiletto, Saber, Blunderbuss. I didn't know there were firearms in the game. Soldier, Greatsword, Pike, Warhammer, Arbalest, Arquebus. Oh, man. Okay, this is interesting. Defensive. Hold the line. His or her engagement limits. What's the engagement limit? Engagement occurs anytime, right? You're in melee. Blah, blah, blah. If characters that modify. Hold the line. Maybe Some creatures, especially large ones, may be able to engage more than one. Oh, so this makes me engage more than one enemy so that if he runs away, I get to hit him. Okay, got it. Reflexes, fortitude defense, wills defense. Increases the deflection bonus. Ah, gosh, I really like that. Graceful retreat is the anti-disengagement. Utility. Okay. Scion of Flame increases burn damage. Heart of the Storm is shock. Spirit of Decay is corrode. Secrets of Rhyme, that's freezing. Quick switch. Uh-huh. Wound binding allow the healing of a modest amount of health on the user. That'd be interesting. Field of Triage, and that's where you get to be a healer of other people. I really like that. I think what I'm gonna pick for now is the weapon and shield style. Since I'm gonna do that. All right. Nice. Let's loot my poor friends here, I guess. Dude, loot. Take all.
Can't move now.
Oh, dang. Of course you can't. Can you move a little bit? Oh, I took it all. That's right, I took it all. You may want to review their statistics. No, that's all right. I'll look at that. I'm going to plan on doing some of the nitpicky, like looking at data when I'm offline. But let me look at inventory for now. Where does it say that I'm super? Is it just the number of things? Do I not have a an actual weight limit? That's right. Well, let's get this out of my inventory. All right, Rena. I'll see you later. Maybe if you get it charged and are still available, you can come by later. I should be on for 3 hours. Have a good afternoon. All right. Can I drop? Where do I drop? Nope. Nope. How do I drop? Party camp interface. Screens, abilities. Where's trash? Where do I get the trash things? Oh, I'll have to figure that out. Oh, that's the inspect button. Okay. All right. Not sure about that. Whoa, what was that? That's a person on a stake getting ready to be burned. What's this? Oh, it's the world map. Okay, I don't know why it's... Oh, because I just need to be leaving. We're leaving! How can I interact with this statue? Ooh! I don't know if that was a good thing to do or not. Yeah, I was thinking that same thing, Holy, that I might have to eat up some things. Well, I've done it now, so let's just go ahead and Sorry guys. Okay, so I'm not exiting this map in the same fashion that I exited the other map. Is that true? Sure, I guess.
Need some rest.
I know you're tired. You're tired. So let's do some reverse on this one. I mean, hatchets aren't awesome, but I don't have a whole lot of awesome equipment. Oh, look, camping supplies. No, I need that. I've discovered camping supplies. You can use them to rest in the wilderness or dungeons, fully restoring abilities and health. Easy difficulty allows you to carry more camping supplies, but hard restricts them severely. If you fully run out of camping supplies, try to visit an inn. Most have cheap rooms available. Yeah, well, you get what you pay for, right? Okay, and here's the stash. Here's the stash, Holy. So I think you're right. I think I can probably do something like move these axes over, right? Then swap to the stash and move them in. I'll bet you I can access them later. I'm not going to freak out if I can't, I promise. I wonder if the stash is also limited to, what is this, 16? I wonder if the stash is also limited to 18. This really feels like that first zone in Baldur's Gate when you first get out of that little town that you start in. Okay, I'm not doing good though, because there goes another dead guy. Or spirit or something. Blood moss sounds awesome. But I think this is why the story's about me, so to speak. Is because I can see these things. Whoop, game paused. Oh, enemy spotted. Oh, I should have rested. I should have rested because I'm already fatigued. Can I rest here? Camping allows your party members to recover lost health and receive a camping bonus. Camping would consume a camping supply. Choose a camping bonus. Damage reduction. Yeah. Damage reduction it is. Oop. I'm affected by a dream already. Oh. Not really. Okay.
Steady does it.
Alright. There's an outlaw over here. I want to sneak up on him. Keep going.
Let's...
Ha! 8 damage! He has, I guess, low defenses there, but he has a pretty decent damage reduction. And I already got the ability to do a spell. So I will Ice Strike. I think camping supplies is one of the few failed mechanics in this game. Really, there's nothing but patience keeping you from backtracing to an inn to sleep and return. Ah. Except, do you get the bonus if you go to an inn?
Let's go.
At least I'm hitting things this time. Ripple Sponge. Remove Ripple Sponge Crash, plus 10% endurance. Ripple Sponge Crash after 600 seconds. Oh, it's a drug. I think that's pretty awesome. Alright, well I know that I want... Wait, where's my stash? Oh, someone's dead over there. Oh, I did not mean that. I did not mean that. I did not mean any of that. Dang it. How can I get over here? Someone's up there. Oh, nope. Nope, nope, nope. That's alright. I'll go away. Alright, so now all I have is the damage reduction for my camp bonus. Young Wolf. I don't particularly want to take on tons of things by myself, actually. So, going back to the road, and I'm trying to go to that town because I'm sick. That's the whole point. I'm sick, right? So what happens if I go here? Does it automatically bring up the map? No? Okay. I think I understand what they're doing there. Can I just go here? No. Oh, they're grayed out, aren't they? Okay. My biography writes itself. That's interesting. Or is that just the journal? And by the way, Silent, welcome. Thank you for joining us. I did not say that earlier. I should have. I'm sorry. This is the town. This is the town that I was talking about going to, right? Gilded Vale. Yeah. That's quests. Wait, didn't I have to? I had to do a sickness. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, I remember seeing this in one of the trailers. You seeing this, Holy? Holy Samsonite?
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
You see this tree over here? And this guy's talking about having recent vacancies in the town. Jeez. Huh. I'm really tempted to just respond with number 2 because that is just a ridiculous thing.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy. Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
Well, I'm going to assume that I haven't sired anybody.
Are you absolutely certain? Lord Raderick has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village.
No kidding.
I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst. His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
I don't even know if I want these people's help with how I've been feeling. But that's what I was sent here to do. Like, not to do, but that was my nearest help, so...
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all.
Wow.
But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied that you escaped and leave it at that.
Yeah, maybe I didn't give you, maybe I didn't do you any favors by naming Shonite after you. I'm gonna stop talking to this guy.
Keep out of...
What?
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
Uh-oh.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What happened? The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts seem to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. I don't care to ask number 4. I'm not really sure I want to say number 2. Fine. Farewell. I want to be done with you. Addendum added, Visions and Whispers. Quest completed, Gilded Vale. So yeah, we've journeyed there. Escaped the ruins. Didn't I already do that? Is that not completed as well? Oh, that is completed. Okay. Seek help for my condition. Yep, that's what I'm doing. Journal, Visions. A different tab for Visions. That's interesting. Cyclopedia. Bestiary. What is a skulder? Large mammalian creatures that dwell in caves in total or near darkness. As a result, they have poor vision, rely on their sense of hearing to navigate. The protrusions and hairs on their ears allow them to detect airflow, which is key to telling direction in an underground environment. Communicate through screeches and clicks, and use these vocalizations in a form of echolocation. They are communal creatures and will nest and raise young together. Oh, look at all those afflictions and stuff. Wow. Character statistics, combat mechanics, deities. Okay, so he's just talking about having to appease Barathmore, god of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. The keeper of the cycle of life and death, Barath is thought to seek to claim the lives of those who have lived past their time. According to folklore, Barath is seen most often in the form of the Pallid Knight or the Usher, 2 skeletal characters who lead such people to their deaths by way of challenge or trickery. And I remember that we dealt with one of the other deities earlier. I think with those guys in the wild. Interesting. Wonder if your blinding attack will have less effect on the Skuldurs. Ooh! That'd be good attention to detail if it did. And that's the kind of stuff that you can put in a computer role-playing game that's a little weighty to put into a tabletop game. What's Adra? Oh, it's that big stone stuff, isn't it? The Salvation, the Saints' War. Wow. It's a lot of stuff. I'll probably go over a lot of this stuff when I'm offline. Again, like I said. Notes. I can. Oh, look at this. Look at this, Holy Samson. I can create my own note. And write down my own details, my own reminders. That's pretty neat. Neat. You always use a pad of paper. Yeah, I used to have a specific pad of paper for games, especially things like Myst and things like that. Yeesh. Wow. Okay, so that is this dude who was just talking to me. I do not want to talk to him at all. I want to talk to these people over here if they're still here. They seem friendly. Well, if it's not the baby, maybe Kolsk managed to... Hush, are you mad? Leave it for indoors. Oh, Kolsk. Kolsk? I bet you he was planning on maybe killing somebody? Maybe the Lord Regent? So these are just generic villagers. Or they fended off another attack on Lord Radrek's keep. Feels like we've been seeing more bandits along the road of late. Yep, same stuff. Oh, wait, is there no path here? Oh, yeah, sure, there's a path here. Hello. Whoa. As you near, you feel a vibrant history contained in the essence of this man's soul. Voices of its past seem to call out to you. Reach out for the soul or step back. Let's reach out for the soul. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At their head stands a commander, awkward in full armor, but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There's a twist to his mouth, a countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troops. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder, deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out, eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand firm, only the staccato movement of their breaths betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troops. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack.